Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and thought, when did my legs become so unreliable? Or maybe you've caught yourself gripping the handrail tighter when going downstairs. Here's something that might surprise you. After age 60, we lose approximately 1 to 3% of our leg strength every single year. But here's what your doctor probably hasn't told you. This decline isn't inevitable. In fact, recent research from Harvard's Institute on Aging shows that with the right approach, people over 60 can actually regain strength faster than those in their 40s. And exercise number 4 that I'll share today, it's what physical therapists call the balance reset. Yet, 9 out of 10 seniors have never performed it correctly. Today's video isn't just about building stronger legs. It's about reclaiming your confidence, your independence, and proving that your best years are still ahead of you. Before we dive into the science, I want you to think about one thing that's gotten a little harder lately. Maybe it's struggling to get up from low chairs, feeling unsteady on uneven surfaces, or noticing that your legs tire more quickly during daily activities. If any of this sounds familiar, type yes in the comments. If you're watching this for someone you care about, type caring, because taking care of each other is what this journey is all about. Exercise 1. Squats. Let's start with the exercise that literally builds your ability to rise up from chairs, toilets, and even the couch, the squat. Now, before you say I can't do squats, let me stop you right there. I'm not talking about those deep, heavy barbell squats you see in the gym. I'm talking about smart squats that meet you exactly where you are. Here's what most people don't understand. Squats aren't just about building leg muscles. They're about keeping your balance, strengthening your hips and knees, and most importantly, helping you get up and stay up. Whether it's standing from the toilet, getting out of your favorite chair, or catching yourself from a stumble, squats help maintain your independence in 1,000 small but essential ways. Starting with chair squats, find a sturdy chair that doesn't slide. Stand in front of it with your feet about shoulder width apart. Now, slowly lower yourself down like you're going to sit, tapping the chair gently with your hips. Then stand back up tall. Don't plop down. Control the motion both ways. Feel that? That's the same movement pattern you use to get up from the toilet, rise from the dinner table, or lift yourself out of the car. This simple move strengthens your legs, hips, and core, muscles that keep you steady and independent. The progression path. Once you can do 15 chair squats with control, try squatting to a lower surface like a couch or ottoman. Want more of a challenge? Add a small pillow under your feet or hold on to light weights. But remember, it's not about depth or speed. It's about control and consistency. If the chair is where you feel safe, stay there. Progress isn't a race. Breathing secret. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you stand up. That exhale gives your body power and stability. Try it and notice the difference. Every squat you do is a step toward long-term independence. You're training for daily life, not the gym. This is about being strong enough to live on your own terms. Safety first. If your knees feel stiff or achy, don't go too low. Use the arms of the chair for support, or place a cushion behind you. Always move in a way that feels safe and stable. Exercise 2. Heel raises. Now, let's talk about a simple-looking movement with powerful benefits. The heel raise. It may sound basic, but it's one of the most effective exercises for preventing falls and building stability. Why? Because it directly strengthens your calves and ankles, the muscles that keep you steady when walking, climbing stairs, or catching your balance on uneven ground. Here's something surprising. Your calf muscles are like your body's shock absorbers. They activate every time you take a step, stand up, or even pivot to turn. And the heel raise targets them directly, helping your body become more stable from the ground up. Stand behind a sturdy chair or counter and lightly rest your hands on it for support. Place your feet hip-width apart and stand tall, with your shoulders relaxed and core gently engaged. The movement. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels as high as you comfortably can, like you're trying to peek over a fence. Pause at the top. Feel the muscles working. Then gently lower your heels back down to the floor with control. Hold this position for a second or two at the top. Don't rush it. It's that squeeze at the top that builds strength and control. The key is slow, steady movement. Don't bounce or rush through the reps. This exercise is training your ankles and lower legs to support you with confidence. Breathing pattern. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale as you rise onto your toes. Inhale again as you lower your heels slowly to the ground. This rhythm helps keep your body calm and steady. Trouble standing? No worries. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground, and simply lift your heels while keeping your toes on the floor. You'll still activate the same important muscles and build strength right from your seat. Every time you do heel raises, you're strengthening the muscles you use to walk without tripping, balance on curbs, or step off stairs with confidence. This movement builds a foundation of strength and stability, literally from the ground up. Exercise 3. Seated knee lifts. When people think of leg strength, they often forget the muscles around the hips and thighs. But these are the very muscles that help you get up from a chair, climb stairs, or walk steadily without feeling wobbly. That's where seated knee lifts come in. A simple, safe move that builds core and leg strength without putting pressure on your joints. Why this matters. Your hip flexors and thighs are like the hinges of your lower body. They help you step, lift, and move with ease. Strengthening them makes everyday activities feel lighter, from walking across the room to getting in and out of the car. How to do seated knee lifts. Your starting point. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor and hands resting gently on your thighs or at the sides for balance. Keep your back straight. Imagine a string gently pulling you up from the top of your head. Now, slowly lift one knee a few inches off the ground, just enough to feel your thigh muscle working. Hold it there for 1 to 2 seconds, then gently lower your foot back down. Repeat with the other leg. That's 1 rep per side. Aim for 10 to 12 alternating reps, done slowly and with control. Remember, this is not about speed. It's about smooth, steady motion. The progression. How to gently challenge yourself. When both legs feel strong enough, try lifting one knee and holding it for a few seconds longer. Or, if it feels comfortable, lift both knees one at a time without touching them down immediately, creating a slow march while seated. Still easy? Add light ankle weights for extra strength building. Start small. Breathing tips. Many seniors forget to breathe correctly during exercise. Here's how to stay relaxed and strong. Inhale before you lift. Exhale as you raise your knee. Inhale again as you lower it. This breathing rhythm helps you stay calm, oxygenated, and balanced. The anytime, anywhere trick. Watching TV, waiting for tea to steep, seated knee lifts can be done anywhere there's a safe chair. No fancy equipment needed, just a little time and focus. Every lift is a step toward better strength and safer walking. Why this exercise counts. Each seated knee lift is like adding interest to your leg strength account. It helps you walk more confidently, get out of chairs or cars more easily, reduce the risk of tripping or losing balance. Listen to your body. Start with whatever feels right, even just 6 reps total. Over time, you'll build strength. And remember, doing it slowly and safely is better than overdoing it. Exercise 4. Bulgarian split squat. Now we reach the exercise I mentioned in the opening, the balance reset that most seniors have never performed correctly. The Bulgarian split squat addresses a critical issue that affects nearly everyone over 60. Muscle imbalances between your left and right legs. When most people hear Bulgarian split squat, they picture a complicated gym move meant for athletes. Forget all that. We're talking about senior smart split squats that gently build leg strength, balance, and confidence, one step at a time. Here's what your doctor might not have explained. Falls don't just happen because of weak muscles. Often they happen because of poor single leg balance or uneven strength between your legs. This movement helps correct that by working one leg at a time while training your body to stay upright and steady. Chair-assisted Bulgarian split squat. Your starting point. Stand a few feet in front of a sturdy chair or low bench with the back of one foot resting lightly on the seat behind you. Use a nearby wall, counter, or another chair for support if needed. Your front foot should be far enough forward that when you bend your knee, it doesn't go past your toes. Now, slowly lower your back knee toward the floor, just a few inches, while keeping your chest tall and your front knee aligned over your ankle. Then press through your front foot to rise back up. Start small. Even a mini dip works your muscles and balance. Try 5 reps on each leg to begin, holding on to support as needed. The progression. Once you feel steady, try lowering a little deeper. You can also place your hands on your hips instead of holding support, or hold light weights for added resistance. The lower your back leg goes, the more challenging it becomes, but never sacrifice safety for depth. Proper form secrets. Keep your front knee tracking over your ankle, not drifting forward or sideways. Stay upright, don't lean too far forward. Your back foot is just for balance, not pushing. If your knees feel strained, reduce the depth and widen your stance. Use a mirror or a trusted friend to check your form. Good alignment makes all the difference. Breathing during split squats. Most people hold their breath. Don't do that. Inhale as you lower down slowly. Exhale as you rise back up. This breathing rhythm helps you stay focused and strong. Every split squat you do builds the strength you need to. Climb stairs without holding the railing, rise from low chairs with ease, and prevent falls caused by uneven surfaces or sudden movement. You're not just working out, you're training your legs to protect you in everyday life. Start with very shallow movements. It's okay if you don't go low. Do fewer reps with great form instead of more with strain. The goal is gradual, steady progress. Exercise 5. Glute bridge. Our final exercise targets what I call the powerhouse of your posterior. If you've ever stood up from a chair and thought, "Why do my hips feel stiff and weak?" then glute bridges are about to become your new best friend. This exercise teaches your body to wake up the muscles that support your hips, spine, and balance, especially your glutes, which are often underused as we age. Here's the truth about weak glutes. It's not just about appearance. Underactive glutes can lead to back pain, poor posture, and difficulty walking or climbing stairs. But the good news, your glute muscles are highly trainable, and the glute bridge is a safe, low-impact way to build strength right from the floor. The setup. Lie on your back on a comfortable surface. A yoga mat, rug, or folded blanket works well. Bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Your arms should rest at your sides, palms facing down. Before you begin, gently engage your core by pulling your belly button slightly toward your spine. This helps protect your lower back. Press through your heels and slowly lift your hips off the ground. Think of forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold this lifted position for 3 to 5 seconds, squeezing your glutes at the top. Then, slowly lower your hips back to the floor with control. The challenge. This may sound simple, but you might be surprised at how hard it is to really squeeze your glutes and hold steady. If your hamstrings or lower back try to take over, that's okay. Your body is learning. The more you practice, the more your glutes will take the lead. Breathing focus. Inhale as you prepare at the bottom. Exhale as you lift your hips up into the bridge. Inhale again as you slowly return to the starting position. Controlled breathing keeps you focused and relaxed throughout the movement. Start with 8-10 repetitions, resting between sets if needed. The secret isn't doing a lot all at once. It's about consistency. Try adding glute bridges to your morning or evening routine. Over time, they'll become easier and more effective. Why this changes everything. Glute bridges strengthen the muscles that stabilize your pelvis and lower spine. That means getting out of chairs becomes easier. Climbing stairs takes less effort, and your lower back will feel more supported during everyday tasks. You're literally building the foundation for better movement and posture. Modification. Struggling to lift your hips very high? No problem. Even a small lift, done with control, activates the right muscles. You can also place a pillow under your hips and just practice squeezing your glutes to start building mind-muscle connection. After a week or 2 of doing glute bridges regularly, notice how it feels when you walk, stand, or even lie down. You'll likely feel more supported, like your body is standing taller from the inside out. Now, let's discuss how to integrate these foundational exercises into a sustainable routine that fits your lifestyle and respects your body's recovery needs. Optimal training schedule. Perform this complete sequence 3 times per week, with at least 1 day of rest between sessions. Your muscles require 48 to 72 hours to repair, adapt, and grow stronger. This recovery period isn't laziness. It's when the actual strength building occurs. Weekly programming structure. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, complete exercise sequence. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Active recovery, gentle walking, stretching. Sunday, complete rest or light recreational activities. Week 1 to 2, focus on movement quality and establishing proper form. Week 3-4, gradually increase repetitions by 2-3 per exercise. Week 5 to 6, add complexity with longer holds or advanced variations. Week 7+, continue progressive challenges or maintain current intensity. Each exercise builds upon the others, creating what I call a strength synergy. The squats establish foundational power. The calf work improves your stability base, the Bulgarian split squats address imbalances, and the glute bridges integrate your posterior chain strength. Within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent practice, you should notice remarkable improvements in daily activities. Chair rises will feel effortless, stairs will become less challenging, and your overall confidence in movement will transform dramatically. Subscribe and ring that notification bell. Your engagement helps me continue creating evidence-based content for our incredible community of empowered seniors. Drop a comment below, telling me which exercise you're most excited to master. I read every comment and often use your feedback to create future content that serves your specific needs. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today. Let's make them count. Watch this next video. 5 essential exercises you need for life. Simple moves anyone can do, anywhere.